Welcome to part 2, everybody. Let's finish our jacket and crochet our hoodie. Now we will crochet our hoodie. Our jacket is right side up and we will start in the right corner as we're wearing our jacket and work back and forth in rows. Let's start the first row and we work into the stitches above the posts here and here and everywhere where those junctions are. So let's start with the first double crochet into the first stitch, and I try to grab 2 pieces of yarn so I have a secure stitch. Double crochet, so that's our edge. Chain 1 and go to the next junction. Grab 2 pieces of yarn and make a double crochet into the stitch below. Chain 1, double crochet into the next stitch, and chain 1. Now you may have to repeat it more often than I do. I only made 3 rows, but here's my double that goes into the corner. I go into that, double crochet into those 2 loops, make a double crochet, chain 1, and then double crochet into the corner. Let's take a look. You see how these posts are above the other ones below? We just want that lattice structure. Let's continue. Remember to make a chain. And here comes the easier part. Skip the first double crochet and double crochet into the second double. So now we have our easy doubles. Chain 1, double crochet into the previous doubles until you get to the seam. Double crochet to the right of the seam into the last double crochet. Chain 1 and double crochet to the left of the seam into the first double. Chain 1 and then we can crochet on the back, and we crochet into all of the doubles again with a chain 1 in between. When you get to the part where we have the 2 doubles into the corner, crochet into the first double. For me that's a chain of 3, so I double crochet into the third chain. Chain 1, skip over the second double and go into the corner and make your double crochet into the corner and chain 1. This is how we're looking so far, and now comes the more difficult part again where we have to crochet into the stitches below on these double crochets. So we're crocheting here, 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 and here. I only have 3 rows. So I go next to that corner space into the double below, grab 2 pieces of yarn, make a double, chain 1, go to the next stitch or the next section where they overlap. Let's go to this one. A little bit tricky. I'm basically looking at it and see which way I think looks best. Those are the 2 pieces of yarn I grabbed. Here's an easy one. You can see clear that little loop. I go into the middle, double crochet, chain 1. Here's my last one. Again, I just take a look and see which 2 pieces of yarn look the best to me. Sometimes that takes a little bit longer. I'm sorry. It's pretty fiddly right here, but I want it to look good, so it takes a little bit longer. Now we come to our treble crochet, and I just go around the entire post of the treble, make a double crochet around the first treble, chain 1, double crochet around the first treble again, chain 1. Here's where the 2 treble crochet connect, and now that piece is my loose end, so I don't want to crochet into that. So grab underneath somewhere where it's secure, make the double, chain 1, and then 2 doubles with a chain around the second post of the treble crochet. Double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, chain 1 around the second post. Now we have to repeat exactly the same stitches on the other side. I go into that first junction, double crochet, chain 1, the next one, double crochet, chain 1, and again double crochet into the next stitch, chain 1, and that's my last row below. If you have more, then you have to make more doubles with a chain 1 in between. Here's my last one before the chain space. Double crochet, chain 1, the corner space, double crochet into that, chain 1, skip to the second double, make a double crochet into the second double, chain 1, and here comes the easy part where we have the doubles with a chain 1. When you get to your second seam, double crochet into the double to the right of the seam, chain 1 and double crochet into the double to the left of the seam, chain 1. Here's how we're looking. And we have more double crochet below, so we're doing our double crochet with a chain 1 into all of the previous doubles. Here's the corner with the 2 doubles, so I crochet into the first double, chain 1, double crochet into the corner space, chain 1, and the last difficult part, again, I grabbed the 2 pieces of yarn that go around that corner chain, make my double into that, and the next one I didn't want to edit it out because here it is. I made this double crochet. It was very fiddly. I made it around the 2 pieces of yarn right there, but I really didn't like it. So if you don't like something, definitely undo it, do it again till you like it. And I think that looks better. Chain 1, double crochet into the next stitch, and chain 1, and then I think my brain was a little occupied, so I made a small mistake. I double crocheted into the second chain instead of the third chain. Let me show you. So here's the second chain, and the double should have gone into the third chain. So we have our 2 doubles next to each other here, here, and the double here next to that one. So please crochet into the third chain. So disregard the double I'm making here into the second chain and crochet into the third chain. And our first row is complete, and now we can crochet back and forth like we did on the bottom of the jacket. This is how our hoodie looks after the first row. Now in the second row we can chain 3 again for the double crochet, 1, 2, 3, and then 1 more for the chain space. Turn your work over to the wrong side, and then repeat the pattern that we already know. Double crochet into all of the doubles with a chain 1 in between. Make your last double, chain 1, then double crochet either into the double below or into your third chain. Starting around with a chain of 3 for the double and 1 more chain for the chain space. Turn your work over and double crochet into all of the doubles with a chain 1 in between. Now when you get to the end of this row, skip the last chain, double crochet into the third chain, and start your new row with a chain of 4 and double crochet into all of the doubles with a chain 1 in between. I crocheted 30 rows. Now let's finish our hoodie and crochet the top edges together. Here's the back of the jacket, and it is facing right side up. I take the 2 corners of the hoodie and fold them towards me. So if you look, the hoodie is facing backwards right now, and that's what we want. We will fold it over when it's done. And I take the 2 corners together just like we did on the sleeves and make 2 single crochet around the corner chains. So 2 singles around the corners, and then we crochet front loops and back loops together again. Front loop, back loop of the double. You have to turn the second double a little bit and make a slip stitch into the 2 chain spaces, and slip stitch the front loops and back loops together of the doubles. Front loop, back loop, slip stitch, and continue slip stitch into the chain spaces and into the front loops and back loops of the doubles. Now you can continue the seam, and I will show you how to finish it. So now when we turn over our hoodie, it faces to the front, and we can see our pretty stitch. I crochet until I have no more doubles left, so those are the last 2 doubles, and then there's 1 more chain space left, and I will make 2 single crochet around that chain space, or that double crochet. It's basically the double, and I make 2 singles to have a stronger stitch. Then I cut my yarn and make a chain, and then I sew in my loose ends. Now you can check out your hoodie, turn it over to the right side, and now it should face forward. Here we go. And now our hoodie is done, and we can make our final rounds, the border rounds around the hoodie and around the cuffs. I start with my jacket right side up, and I go to the bottom edge of my jacket, somewhere in the back. You can start in any of the doubles that you like and make your usual pattern doubles into all of the doubles with a chain 1 in between. And you might think maybe we should do 2 doubles into the chain spaces, and I tried that, but the 2 doubles are bigger than the 1 double in the chain, so it gets kind of wavy. So I'm sticking with my usual pattern around the bottom of the jacket with 1 double and 1 chain. Once we get to our first corner, here's our corner space. We can make 5 double crochet into the corner. Basically we want a corner that's laying flat, and usually that's about 5 doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 doubles into the corner. Now we can turn our work to the side and crochet up the front, and we go into the stitches where the posts are right there, double crochet into that, chain 1, go to the next stitch right on top, try to grab again 2 pieces of yarn for a secure stitch, make a double with a chain 1 in between. Now we only have to do that on the stitches where we made our jacket longer. Once we get to the next corner space, we can continue with our regular pattern again. Let me show you. So here we get to our hexagon part, and there's the corner. I just simply crochet into the corner, chain 1, skip to the second double, make a double, chain 1, and continue double crocheting all of the doubles with a chain 1 in between. So very easy. When we get to the part where our hoodie is attached, double crochet into the first out of the 2 doubles, chain 1, double crochet around the post, chain 1, and then as best as you can, double crochet into each of the stitches. Kind of what we did when we crocheted our first row on the hoodie. So I go into each of the stitches and make a double with a chain 1 in between. So right here is where our hoodie starts, and you can crochet into the stitches with a chain in between. And then when you get to the top seam of the hoodie, double crochet into the last double right here, chain 1, double crochet into the first chain space, chain 1, double crochet into the second chain space, chain 1, and then double crochet into all of the stitches again with a chain 1 in between. And then we can repeat the same stitches on the other side. I made a double crochet into the last stitch right here with a chain 1. I double crocheted into the, or around the post, chain 1. And here's where I made my little mistake, but I was able to just skip the double, make a double into the second double, chain 1, and then crochet down the front, double into all of the double with a chain 1 in between. And on the bottom of the jacket, we make our double into the first double, chain 1, then double crochet into the corner space, chain 1, and then you can double into all of the stitches again with a chain 1 in between. And then as best as you can, double crochet into that last stitch right here. I got it a little over to the right. Maybe you can make it prettier than I did. Then make 5 double crochet into the corner space, and then on the bottom of the jacket, we crochet into all of our doubles again with a chain 1 in between. And with the same white yarn, I made a round on the cuffs with also double crochet and 1 chain. Now our beautiful hoodie is done. I hope you love it as much as I do, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.